Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Trigunner and today we are going to be playing some Destiny 2. Now, I have already played this a little bit and this is the character that I just made, so let's get into this. So, if this doesn't load really quick, then I'll see you whenever the cinematic ends.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a Pratum joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious.
Lala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Alright, welcome back. So my plans for this playthrough sorry about that. So my plans for this playthrough aren't going to be like showing you guys how to play, showing the story like all in depth. So I'm gonna run through this pretty quick. You guys can listen to the audio in the background or read it down at the bottom and find all the subtitles that don't match the actual audio. And then disappear. Alright.
Over here! Hunter, my armory is open.
Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza.
So Hunter is probably
The Cabal want war.
one of my favorite classes because I really like their chain of woe that they have for the gunslinger. Like, that's what I like the most, is being able to move around fast and reload really fast. That's my favorite kind of playstyle, is get everything done super fast. The Warlock I kind of like. I play that every now and then because I just like the way that they look. The Titan, I'm not a really big fan of. They don't have the style that I like. So I've never really properly played a Titan, but I have done a lot of Hunter and Warlock. So that's the ones that I usually go back to. And I have completed the whole entire story twice on this. It's not a very long story if you know what you're doing. So I don't plan to make this series very long. I'll probably finish this one off and then switch to another game. Just jump around a little bit. I do not have Forsaken. If I had Forsaken, I would definitely do this story and then run over and do the Forsaken DLC, but I do not have that. I don't have the money to buy it right now. But, I don't know, maybe later I'll decide if I want to buy it or not.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
Why do... I don't get why so many people die here. I mean, every now and then I'll die because I rush out too far and then I try and get back to circle. That guy was just an idiot. So, as for supers, probably my least favorite is the actual gunslinger super, because I just don't like supers that restrict you to how many kills you can get. It just doesn't really make sense. You can only get 3 kills as a gunslinger, and that just seems a little bit dumb that you're only allowed 3 kills. While there are other supers that like can get almost unlimited kills. Just because theirs isn't restricted by amount, theirs is just restricted how long it lasts. So that's one thing that never made sense to me. So, we got a few more waves that we need to repel off here. I think there should be another missile barrage coming in soon.
We hold here. The command ship is next on the list.
So one more. Shouldn't be too much longer.
Missiles, stay inside my shield. Legion, show them what Guardians are about!
Excuse me. So, just a few more kills here. I'm not too worried about wasting my super here because it regens really quick for some reason. But yeah, this should be the last wave, and then it'll send us on our way. Alright, that should be it. Nope, a few more.
Zavala,
There we go.
the last
Alright.
of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Hi, Sweeper Droid.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
I wish it was that easy.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Let's quickly go through here to this section of the tower that we almost never see.
Holiday is inbound. We need that ship off the field.
That was quick. Alright, here we go. Hello.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship. Now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Alright, on to the next section.
We'll hit that ship with everything we got.
It's probably one of the hardest parts, is making that jump. I remember whenever I played the beta, it took me forever to get that jump.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Get this guy really quick. None of these beginning enemies are hard at all, especially for someone that's played so much of this game.
Low on ammo. Old flaming pit. Kept burning out. Anyone heard from Ikora? That's the switch for the speaker. Form up. For me.
So, again, like I always mention, I'm sorry if I don't talk a lot during these. Just kind of half focused, half not knowing what to say during these parts. Like, oh, there goes another guy. There's another one. Like, I'm not too sure how to commentate over all of this. But I guess you could just sit back and enjoy the immense shooting that's going on. So there's not too much longer in this mission here. Again, I'm gonna try and get through as much of it as I can. So after this, after I complete this story, I'll probably do some Crucible stuff. I don't know much else that I can do after completing the story. If you have any ideas of what I should do, you can go ahead and tell me. Because I like this game a lot. There's just not a lot to do in it. Especially when you play solo like I do. Can't like do all of the raids and things like that because you have no one to do them with, and they're basically impossible to do solo. Because I've completed numerous times to do Nightfall strikes by myself, and I've spent hours just trying to get them done.
The shields are down. Zavala? Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda!
I wonder how the original voice ghost actor, I think Peter Dinklage, the dwarf, I wonder how he would have sounded through all this, because right then it sounded like very worried, but Peter Dinklage isn't like that kind of person to be worried.
How do we come back from this?
Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Gaul, and your light is mine.
Whee! So I think that little cinematic there was supposed to be like some vision that you had when you were in this sleep state. Now this is the most painful part of this whole entire story. Is the fact that you're limping so slowly. So, I don't know. This part just is the worst. At least it's like really short, kind of. But still, this is like a whole, like, good 2 to 3 minutes that you're just slowly trucking along. But I mean, it is a good part. It shows like how weak you are with how you're stumbling around and all of that. One thing that I wondered is your ghost doesn't have light, but their like whole energy is light.
I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, the light is gone. They've taken the city, Traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless guardians. We have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
Now just imagine, like, you're unconscious for 2 days, and then you walk for 2 days. Like, just kind of semi-aimlessly just walking. You have, like, a knowledge of where you're supposed to go, but still, like, not really much knowledge.
These guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
These war beasts are probably just as annoying as Thrall are. Probably a little bit more so because they don't have a good hitbox for their head. And then, let's see, that was another 3 days that you've been walking.
It's that falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
See, and that's why I think, like, that cinematic was supposed to be a vision. Now this is, like, one of the coolest spots. Just to see, like, how far you've walked. So that's like the city. The tower's probably somewhere right there, and you've walked all this way in 5 days. You've walked from here, or from all the way over there to right here. Just something cool to think about. Like it's just a game, but like how much you've gone through, and the fact, like if this was actual real life. And then also Destiny has like one of the best like composers for their music, I think, out of almost any game. All of the music is absolutely amazing to listen to. I think my favorite music is whenever you're fighting the hive. Any music where like the techno, very fast, very like, I don't know how to explain it, but mostly it's the techno part that I really like in the hive music. Then I also like that they restrict you from sprinting in this area. As you can see, I try sprinting every now and then, but they don't allow you. I think it's a nice little detail. And then this part like freaked me out for a second. Once I fell, I thought I was gonna die the first time that I played.
Oh look, somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
Wait, where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you.
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis, best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power, and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Go. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. the Red Legion will have that machine's power, you will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominers have?
I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Alright, welcome back. Alright, thank you guys for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and leave a comment and a share. And hopefully I will see you guys all in the next episode. See you around.